Now that we have all of our information in good form, I'd also like to do a final bit of analysis and figure out which day of the week is most common for the FYI events. Well, there's only 7 days of the week, so we could make an array for Monday, an array of Tuesdays, and kind of go through them and add them up. But it turns out that this is a great opportunity to use dictionaries, because dictionaries let us store information for a key, like the day of the week, and we don't have to know in advance exactly which keys we're even using. We'll let the data drive the dictionary. So what we'll do is we'll make a new dictionary. We'll make an empty one. You do that with braces. If you remember, we haven't used dictionaries in a little while. And what we'll do is just go through and iterate each of the dates, and we'll extract the day of the name of the day of the week, which is the 0th element of the list. And now what we want to do is, actually, why don't we, for starters, let's just print out those days and see what those look like. Make sure we've got this right. Run this thing, yep, and at the end, right, we've got all these days of the week that are being printed out. So what we want to do is say, if that day is already a key for the dictionary, then we can add one because we're counting. And if it's not a key in the dictionary, then let's make it a key. So we'll say if day in days, which is the way you check to see if something is a key in the dictionary, if it's already in there, then we just access that particular element of the dictionary and add one to it. If it's not already in the dictionary, well, then let's add it. Days of day, and let's give it a value, which is 1. And that's all we have to do. Once we've done that, we can now go ahead and print. Let's print a blank line and say we're going to count the days. And let's print those things that we just found. Days. And look at this. This is what we've got. Days. There's 2 Tuesdays, 2 Fridays, 1 Monday, 16 Thursdays, and 1 Wednesday. So look at that. That's just kind of a surprise. Let's look at some of the other FYIs. That was 3. Let's see what the other ones look like. FYI of 4. Run that. Similar. Oh, this time Wednesdays are popular. Interesting. Well, actually, I guess there's probably a lot of repeats, so you wouldn't really expect this information to change too much, but who knows. Here's Tuesdays, Wednesdays. So anyway, we've answered the question I started off with, which is, are FYIs more for social weekend events, or are they more for academic weekday events? And clearly, they're academic weekday events. We've analyzed the data. We have counts. We have extracted string elements. We have created essentially histograms. Right? We've counted things. We could now use a drawing program and make plots. We could generate reports. Right? We could feed this into all kinds of other decision things. And of course, we focused this effort on the FYI emails. But those are real emails. Right? That happens to be semi-structured data, but there's lots of data that's semi-structured like this. Maybe you have a CSV file, right? A comma-separated set of values that come from some data source. Well, guess what? You could use regular expressions to trivially extract the data separated by commas. Maybe putting things in between double quotes if you have strings with strings with quotes on both sides. This is all stuff we know how to do. Now, all of this code that I've written is of course available through this video, but like all of the examples, don't forget that it is available on GitHub. You can go to GitHub, look at my account, and there's a project called Paths to CS Public, and there is a folder for every module, and in each one of these, here's M9, here's all of the examples that you've seen in the video. The exact files here might have some differences because these were made before, and the video I did it on the fly, and sometimes I make little changes as I'm going, but it's conceptually the same information.